Hey everybody, Solo Boondocker Freddie here. Yes, I'm still here. It is April 3rd, 2020 at 9:10 a.m. in the morning. So, this past week, I've been staying, I was staying at my regular spots over on the rest stops, and because there's no campgrounds open at the moment. But I woke up the other day, about 3 days ago, woke up early in the morning, got up, looked out the window, and I saw that I was the only person at the rest stop. I mean, that's I've never seen that happen all the years I've been staying there. There's always somebody showing up there. But see, the restrooms and everything's all locked down, and I believe the vending machines are too. I've never walked up there to actually see what was closed, but I think they got everything locked down. So no one's. If you're going to stop there, most people stop, see that everything's closed, and then they leave. Because I do see workers there taking out the trash and doing those things. But basically, the rest stops are closed, but they're still open for you to park. Because on the other side of me, there was a whole bunch of 18-wheelers, all parked on the other side of the rest area. But where I park is where all the campers and cars and RVs park. So I decided getting up that morning that I needed to get someplace where, in the event that they put the order in to stay at home, which they did as of as of midnight, 12:01 this morning. The governor of the state of Florida decided to stay at home policy for the entire state. Now there is things you can still go do and be able to have fun and do, and people are not paying attention to what's going on. In the past few days, I've gone to the stores wearing my mask, getting in, and getting the regular stuff that I need, not hoarding anything, just buying what I need for a couple days, which I need to change though, because I need to go ahead and start buying for more than just a few days. And people just walking around like nothing's happening, and I understand that this is true. The virus is true. People are getting sick and people are dying. So I understand that. But like a few people that I've seen on YouTube talk about, there's something else behind this virus. Because this one guy this mentioned, and I thought about it, and I guess, yeah, he's totally right. Isn't it amazing how right after the virus started going into effect and everything started happening here in the United States, how the price of gasoline has dropped? I wonder why. I mean, no one's allowed to drive anywhere unless you're going to the store. And he's a truck driver, this guy, and he's seeing problems. And I was paying attention to that because he's saying that there are a lot of truckers that are being let go. And the truckers that are still working are showing up at warehouses to pick up their products to deliver to the stores. And there's no one in the warehouse to load the trucks because everybody's been sent home or they're sick or something, And he was wondering, he thinks something's bad is about to happen once the truck drivers stop running. And the stores are not going to get replenished again. 3 days, people. That's all we're all going to make it for is 3 days. And then you're going to have the meatheads, the dumbasses, the people that didn't plan and thought that, they're all badasses are going to be coming out and they're going to start robbing you. So one thing I want to tell people about is all you preppers out there, stop telling everybody what you're doing and what you have. Because you're just letting people, crazy, stupid people, realize where you're at and what you got, and they're coming for you. I don't care how many guns you have, how many bullets you have. If 200 people show up and you're a family of 7, you're not going to make it. I'm sorry. Stop advertising what you're doing, what you have, what's going on at your place, how many vegetables you're growing, how many chickens you have. Stop it. You're just letting the bad guys know where to go to get supplies. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, since the governor closed down the state to stay-at-home policy for the entire state now, there are things you can still go do. Now, I work at a local bait shop, and I called up my bosses, and they said, no, we're still good, we're still open. People are going to go fishing. Now, as long as the boat ramps in the state of Florida are still open for people to go out on their boats, the bait shop can remain open. My worry is this. Since everybody's been cooped up at home, come the weekend, everybody is going to get their boats out and go straight to the boat ramps, and the boat ramps are going to be filled with people, filled with trucks, filled with cars, so people can go out on the boat and enjoy a day or two, and they're going to close it down because there's too many people in one area. And I'm afraid I'm going to see that happening at the bait shop this weekend. And I want to say this to anyone who's paying attention to what I'm saying. If you show up at my bait shop, please leave the freaking family in the car. You don't need to bring in your wife and your 3.2 kids inside. Leave them in the car. If you're only coming in to get 2 dozen shrimp, why do you have to drag your wife, your 2 kids, and a child and a baby into the bait shop for 2 minutes? Leave them out in the vehicle. Okay? I'm going to try to keep as least amount of people in the store as possible. When I see 2 guys coming in, I'm going to say, okay, which one of you guys are going to be paying for the bait? The other guy needs to step outside. One person in the shop buying what they need and get out. I'm not going to sit there and converse with you. I'm not going to tell you what's been going on because I don't know. So stay out. Come in, grab your bait, and go. Don't ask me what's biting. Just buy your bait and go. Period. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, if it gets even any worse and we start closing down, I'm done. So I'm here at my mom's house today, parked in the driveway, because if the governor says stay at home, sit down, I'm isolating myself in my RV to stay away from my mother and my grandmother, who are both elderly, both have health conditions. So when I'm out in the public with people, I'm not going to be spreading the virus to them by going inside the house. So I'm waiting for somebody to come by from the city to say something to me, which they haven't, thank God. So hopefully everything will be going fine this weekend. Nothing gets closed down and the bait shop remains open, and then everybody will at least have somewhere to go to get their bait so they can go enjoy a day of fishing. Now, if you're going to go fishing, practice social distancing. Stay 6 feet away from everybody, because the police are going to be going around. And I already had a friend of mine saying that she got together with a bunch of people to go work out, and the cops were called on them, and they were threatened with arrest. This is America, people. You know, how can you... Alright, that's all I'm going to say about that, because now I see what the real purpose behind this virus is. Yeah, they're going to claim that it's to save your life, but I think they're doing it on purpose as a run on what they can and cannot get away with the American people. Sooner or later, they're going to push the wrong button, and the American people are going to rise up against these other people that are trying to tell us what we can and cannot do, and we're going to have a war in our hands. And for all those people, police officers, law enforcement, military, remember your oath. You know, you're put there to protect the people, not follow orders that you know is wrong. Don't follow the order. So you get fired. Big deal. At least you save your soul. You know? You can always go get another job someplace else. And that's about it for my rant this morning. I just wanted to put out a couple. I'm putting out a couple videos this morning, so thank you all for subscribing. Pay attention, wash your hands, wear your face mask out in public. It's not funny. It's not a funny look anymore. It's to protect you and to protect me. So I wear my mask to protect you. You wear your mask to protect me. Until next time, this is Solo Boondocker Freddie saying, see ya.